Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Nabila Show on Nabila YouTube channel, your home of exclusivity. In the last episode of the Nabila Show, we mentioned that Chris Hughton, former coach of Spurs, Newcastle United, Norwich, Brighton and Hove Albion, was going to be in Ghana seeking to get the Black Stars job. We can report that yes, Chris Hughton indeed arrived in Ghana the day we mentioned he was going to be in the country, which was January 28th, Friday. So Chris Hughton has been in Ghana. He's here, he has met his family. He's had interaction with his family. And the conversation about the Black Stars continues to happen. One interesting thing is that I want to give you a chronology in relation to Chris Hughton and the Black Stars job. And I would go back to 2014 when his name came up as a potential candidate for the Black Stars coaching job. I had promised some of you that I was going to explain why the Ghana Football Association, under the leadership of Kwesi Nyantakyi, did not hire Chris Hughton as their head coach. This is the reason. In 2014, the Prime Minister of Ghana, then he was not Prime Minister, but today people call him the Prime Minister, placed a call to the former president of the Ghana Football Association, according to our sources, and asked him to hire Chris Hughton as the head coach of the Black Stars, saying that he believed Chris Hughton was the man who could restructure the Black Stars following the chaos we all saw in Brazil in the 2014 World Cup. But the GFA then, after they decided to part company with then coach Kwesi Appiah, decided to open for interested candidates to apply for the coaching role of the Black Stars. People like Avram Grant and co all applied, but Chris Hughton did not apply. He did not apply for the job. The interesting thing is that apparently he was relying on the political angle to get him the job, but the FA decided that they were going with Avram Grant. They felt Avram Grant had a better CV. He had led Chelsea to the Champions League final in 2008, losing to Manchester United via penalty shootout. So they felt that, yes, Avram Grant was a much better option. If Chris Hughton had applied for the job, probably it could have also worked for him because he had the political angle too that could have helped him in terms of the interview and all that. But because he never applied for the job, the FA felt that they were not going to go outside their room of asking people to apply for the job and go and give it to Chris Hughton simply because someone who had a certain political affiliation had called them asking them to hire Chris Hughton. The second thing too was that they didn't want to engage someone who had a political influence, that when there is issues, or when there are issues between the two of them, those issues could be escalated and get to the political angle where the person is drawing his political power from. His name also came up when Siki Akuna was going to be hired. His name again came up when Siki Akuna was sacked. And now we're here. He's in Ghana for the Black Stars coaching job. I've had people, since we broke the story on my Twitter page at Muftar_Nabila, I've had so many people reach out to me, give me interesting perspective. But one thing surely I can say is that Chris Hughton is here in Ghana. I understand he's got his family in Ghana. I understand that he's interested in the Black Stars coaching job. The GFA are not interested, but I'll get to explain why the GFA are not interested. And I'll even mention that as Chris Hughton is in Ghana, some of the leadership of the Ghana Football Association who decides who should coach the Black Stars are not in Ghana. So I'll get to that point. But let me say that Chris Hughton is in Ghana for the Black Stars coaching job. He had lunch with his family at Labadi Beach Hotel. He met with the father of Callum Hudson-Odoi, and who is Bismarck Odoi. And let me tell you one interesting thing that happened from that conversation. Callum Hudson-Odoi would readily switch his nationality to play for Ghana if Chris Hughton gets the Black Stars job. This I can say on authority. Sources close to Callum Hudson-Odoi's family have indicated that Chris Hughton is a big fish who has lots of respect from the players, and Callum is willing to switch nationality and play for Ghana. So that's the biggest thing that actually happened. Actually, the meeting between Chris Hughton and Bismarck Odoi, Callum Hudson-Odoi was supposed to be in that meeting as well, but Callum did not show up for that meeting. However, it was his father who did. Callum, we understand, had gone to the Accra Sports Stadium to watch King Faisal versus Accra House of Folk. So he did not go for the meeting with that was meant to happen with Chris Hughton, but his father did. And we understand Callum is readily available to play for the Black Stars if Chris Hughton is given the Black Stars job. Chris Hughton has been researching on the Black Stars for the last 2 weeks or more, per what sources have told us. Apparently, he was doing a lot of work for the Black Stars behind the scenes. Not directly to the technical team, but just to have an idea about the team. That's what we understand. We also understand that if he's given the job, there are certain things he wants to bring to bear. One of such things is that Chris Hughton wants to rebuild a new national team for Ghana. He wants to do away with the old players, as well as he can do away with all the old players. That's what we cannot tell. But our understanding is that he wants to rebuild a very young national team. And players, quote unquote, that have been in the team for the last 8 to 10 years, probably would not be part of the team anymore. Those are some of the things we've picked up so far in relation to Chris Hughton. Will the Ghana Football Association hire Chris Hughton? They insist no. As we have this conversation, I can tell you on authority, just this weekend, the president of the Ghana Football Association and his entourage are expected in Germany. They're actually in Germany. They've gone to Germany. They want to meet Otto-Addo. As and when we get details of that meeting with Otto-Addo, we'll be here once again to share them with you. But at this point, we do not have details of the meeting with Otto-Addo yet because they left this weekend to go and meet him. We understand that there was a 3-man meeting a couple of days ago involving some of the powerful people who advised the president of the Ghana Football Association, and his position is clear. Otto-Addo is his first choice. His second choice is Ibrahim Tanko as head coach. Didi Dramani has come in the mix for an assistant role, but he was suggested by a former leader of the Ghana Football Association, not the person Keto Kreku succeeded, but that person, Keto Kreku, describes him as his godfather. And George Boateng, interestingly, also came into the picture on Friday. George Boateng already has rejected the Black Stars role as an assistant 2 times, but his name came in the mix again last week, Friday. So it's interesting. But we can say on authority that even as at Friday, as at Saturday, as at Sunday, the position of the GFA has not changed. Keto Kreku and his leadership have said that despite the availability of Chris Hughton to take over the Black Stars coaching job, their plans are not going to be derailed because he's in town, and they will meet him. They're expected to meet him on Tuesday, February 1. Chris Hughton is supposed to leave Ghana on February 6th, and within this period, he hopes to get a Black Stars job. Why is the GFA not interested in hiring Chris Hughton? I've mentioned it before, but let me just add it again. It is simple. They don't want a coach who draws his power from politicians. Chris Hughton have got an incredible CV. No doubt about it. An incredible CV. Having managed in the Premier League, he has managed Newcastle, Norwich, Brighton and Hove Albion, recently with Nottingham Forest in the Championship where he was sacked and all that. The GFA says that, what if we get to a point there are issues between the coach and the leadership of the Ghana FA? First, if the coach does not kowtow to what the leadership of the FA wants, it could amount to what they would say is insubordination. The coach could also say that because they never wanted me in the first place, that is why they are behaving in a way that is not in the interest of me building a team capable of competing. So it is more of a political conversation rather than the abilities of Chris Hughton to manage the Black Stars. It is not the abilities of Chris Hughton, but it is the political angle that they are not interested in. They want to decide on who they want to work with. If Kurt feels he doesn't know Chris Hughton that much, he's not going to hire Chris Hughton, though he had factored him before. But he doesn't know Chris Hughton much. Chris Hughton really, really wants the Black Stars job. Really, really does want the Black Stars job. I'm privy to exchanges of his family members, people and all that. Yeah, he's here for short holidays and all that. Yeah, we all understand he's here for short holidays. But the Black Stars job is the bigger thing. We understand that he was supposed to come in December and early January. He never came. Now he's coming. Now he's coming because politicians say he should come. My friend, come and take the Black Stars job. It's available. That's why we are here. There are certain things. Because it was a 3-man meeting, I don't want to say much. When you say much, they'll begin to be asking themselves questions about who said this here, who said this there, and all that. But at this point, I think the biggest thing that should stand out is that Callum Hudson-Odoi is willing to play for the Black Stars if Chris Hughton is given the job. And earlier, Chris Hughton too had promised to make sure that he gets all the Ghanaian born players that are domiciled in Europe to come and play for the Black Stars. The likes of Tariq Lamptey, a player he has managed. Who are those? Eddie Nketiah and co. So many players. He thinks he can get them. Hopefully, he gets the job. When he gets the job, we'll wait to see whether he'll get them. But one thing I can say with certainty is that Callum Hudson-Odoi, especially his father, believes that if Chris is given the job, his son will play for Ghana because his son has a lot of respect for Chris. When Keto Kreko and his team returns from Germany after their meeting with Otto-Addo, we'll have something much clearer to share with you here on the Nabila Show. For now, Kurt is in Germany trying to negotiate with Otto-Addo to accept the Black Stars coaching job. It is not clear Otto-Addo will accept that job. Even people who are close to Otto have also hinted that it's not clear he will accept because of job security and all that. It is not clear he will accept the job. And there were some advices that had happened that for Dortmund to release Otto-Addo, they should try and go through the diplomatic channels. Try and link up with the president of Borussia Dortmund, speak to him. If you cannot link up with the president of Borussia Dortmund, link up with the Ghanaian ambassador to Germany, whether the one in Ghana or the one in Germany, to speak to the club, or engage the one in Ghana to speak to the club president and all that, so that it clears the path for Dortmund to release Otto-Addo to come and manage the Black Stars. Is it going to work? It is unclear. If it doesn't work, if it does not work, Ibrahim Tanko is likely to get the job. Though George Burton's name has popped up, he has declined to be an assistant twice. At this point, Ibrahim Tanko could be that next Black Stars coach. Chris Hughton, let's wait till the meeting happens. After that meeting, we probably will have some more to share with you. Muftar Nabila Abdullahi, the Nabila Show, or Muftar Nabila Abdullahi YouTube channel, your home of exclusivity. We appreciate your company, always.